Everyone says Metrotown is too expensive, but cheap can mean so many different things. Is it the lowest asking price? Is it the lowest monthly strata fees? Or is it the lowest price per square feet? So today I'm going to show you some different listings that is currently on the market, and I'm going to search for different categories and try to find the lowest price condo in entire Metrotown. Today we're going to compare lowest price one bedroom condo that are currently on the market, and what I'm going to search is only one bedroom plus one parking. I'm not going to search based on the size. I'm only going to search for the lowest price one and the lowest price per square feet one. I'm going to show some newer building and versus older building, so you can find out how much you need to pay to own a place in Metrotown. Hey guys, this is Vincent and welcome to my channel. Metrotown is one of the most convenient places to live in Metro Vancouver. You've got the biggest shopping mall in BC, hundreds of restaurants, and it's the hub of the public transit. You got two SkyTrain stations and many different bus routes, and you're only 15 minutes away from downtown Vancouver, and to other part of greater Vancouver is also very convenient. And this is the reason so many buyers are interested in Metrotown. But every time I talk to a buyer, they all tell me, Vincent, Metrotown is too expensive. So what is the cheapest condo in Metrotown, and what does it look like? Is it affordable but really in a bad condition, or it is actually a good deal? So I'm going to pull up different ones, and then you will let me know in the comment section if you actually think it's a good deal. Okay, let's go. So condo number one. So this one, I put the criteria: one bedroom, one bathroom, and one parking. Because without a parking is actually, I would say it's not a good deal, because resale value is really severely impacted. No one is searching for condo without a parking. So also, first one, of course, I want to start off with something nicer. So I put the criteria as 5-year-old, less than 5-year-old. So I got 32 results came back to me, and here's how they look like on the map. I'm going to look at first the one that with the lowest maintenance fees, which is $231.21. So pretty cheap, but the reason it being so cheap is it's built at 2025. So here's the listing, listed at $499,000. The site is 425 square feet, so it's quite small. It is located on Wellington Avenue. This is the location. I will say it is going to be a less than 5-minute walk to SkyTrain and to Metrotown, and you will have your grocery nearby at Bristol Mall, or you have a PriceSmart nearby. So it's a good location. It's not too far off. It's in the I wouldn't say it's in the middle of Metrotown, but it's quite close to everywhere. Monthly strata fee is $231.21. Because it's a new, so it didn't show the tax info. I would say this is pretty common starting point for a new condo. It's average about 54 cents per square feet for strata fee. And let's look at the unit. This is the standard by Anthem, brand new. It's southwest facing on 13th floor, air conditioned, including one parking and one locker. And let's have a look. So you see they do come in with a L-shaped kitchen. Everything's brand new, looks great in the picture, but I would say this doesn't really categorize as one bedroom. It's a junior one bed, as we can see in the picture. It has a nice view to the mountain under a clear sky, and I would say the amenity in the building is pretty great. So for $499,000, you can get a place with $231 per month of strata fees. Okay, next one, we're going to look at the cheapest one per square feet. So this one is built 2022. One bedroom, one bathroom, one parking, and it's more spacious than the previous one, 602 square feet. The strata fee is $358.30. Property tax is $2,132.80. And here's the location shown on the map. It's a bit more closer than the previous one. I would say it's literally 1 minute away from SkyTrain station and from the Metrotown shopping mall. So I would say it's a better location, and the price is $599,000, $100K more than the previous one, but you get much more space in the unit. As we can see, it also comes with L-shaped kitchen. You are facing north, I believe. This is north, yeah. And it's on 11th floor, so you don't have very beautiful view. However, this is actually a one-bedroom unit that has a proper bedroom and a door, not like the previous one. You've got quite decent amenities. You got a swimming pool, tennis court, a decent-sized gym, and you have a golf simulator, a music room with a piano in there, and of course you have a rooftop patio. So yeah, this is currently the most valuable one. I mean, if you're only looking at price per square feet. So the price per square feet for this one is $995. The previous one is $1,174. So you get a lot more space with your money. But of course, the total price is 100K higher. One thing I want to mention is when you see a listing listed at $599, $499, it actually could means that the seller is aiming for a higher price than, like, let's say $599. The only reason they put it $599 is they want to attract people who is actively searching for the property below 600,000, but they potentially may have the ability to purchase something slightly above it. So that's a strategy. You price lower and you aim higher. But of course, in this market, there's always room for negotiation in a buyer's market like today's market. So listing price usually only shows what seller expected, but eventually you might get something different, higher or lower, depends on the market condition. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next one, I'm going to show the lowest price possible for anything that is less than 5 years old. This one is priced at $498,000. So we can see that they probably looking for somewhere above 500K, but they want to attract that is actively searching below 500K. So let's look at this one. It's actually the maintenance fee is quite low, similar to the previous one, the 231. This is 233. And price is almost the same, $498,000 versus $499,000. And actually the price per square feet is higher, is $1,200, and it's 10 square feet smaller, 415. So I already know this is going to be a junior one bed. This one is built 2024, and here is the location of it. As we can see, it's similar to the second one. The location is quite great. It's closer to TNT and similar distance to Metrotown than the second one, Metrotown station. Yeah, so it's a good location. And building, this one actually doesn't come with an L-shaped kitchen, but it comes with a kitchen counter, and it actually has a built-in bed. I don't really like this kind of design, just limited the option for you to get different size of the bed, and many of my clients doesn't like it. But yeah, so this one actually has a space for office, but maybe you can put your bed there as well. I'm a bit confused by the floor plan. Let's see what it actually is. Yeah, we can see you have a storage, you have a kitchen dining area and bedroom area. So that the office that we saw in the picture is the kitchen and dining room. Okay, and from the floor plan we can tell there's no balcony, so that could be a bad thing about this. But let's look at the price, $498. Yeah, you can own a place, and in the future, if you want to upgrade, I would say one bedroom condo is the easiest one to sell, because all the first time home buyer, people who just moved to the city or to the country, most of the people are starting at one bedroom. So I'll say it's good if you have the money, and if you don't want to pay the rent and build up some equity and start paying your own mortgage instead of paying your landlord's mortgage, it could be a good deal, but depends on what kind of lifestyle you want for the next couple of years. It's a good starting point, good location. You probably won't need to drive a lot, easy to get to anywhere in the city. I would say yeah, it's not bad, and you guys can let me know what you guys think. 415 could be okay size or not really. So now that we look at all the newer buildings, let's remove the criteria that 5-year-old. So let's look at the entire Metrotown area, all the one bedroom condos with one parking. What is the lowest price, and if it's actually a good value or it's a terrible place. So let's look at it. The result came back 85 one bedroom condo with one parking. in Metrotown area. So first, I'm going to show the one with the lowest maintenance fees, which is actually not much different than the newer building, because the newer building always have lower maintenance fees, right? So the lowest maintenance fee actually is 2019. We just missed it because it's 7 years old, right? So $227.83 per month for your strata fees, and the tax is actually lower, $1,362. So I will say this is actually the cheapest monthly cost that you can find in owning a condo in Metrotown. So your monthly fixed cost for your one-bedroom condo is $341.36, and of course, you have to consider your internet, your utility fees. But I would say it's quite affordable. I would say the rent for this kind of junior one-bedroom unit is going to be between 1,700 to 2,000 something. So yeah, you do have a lot less stress each month on your cash flow. Okay, let's have a look. So this is actually priced $399,900, so much lower than the two previous ones. Mostly I would say because it's 4 or 5 years older than the previous two, and the size is similar, 430 square feet. Of course, it's going to be a junior one bed, and the price per square feet is $930, which is significantly lower than the previous two. So this one actually has a decent kitchen. It's a first floor unit, but it's not facing the street, it's facing the courtyard. This is not a high rise, it's a mid rise, and it's wood framed mid-rise condo. You do get less view, but of course you get more quietness and safety. And looking at the kitchen, is actually surprised me. This is a U-shaped kitchen, looks quite nice, and we can see you have a bedroom here. Yeah, actually it is one bedroom, it's not a junior one bed. I don't have the floor plan to this. I don't know how did they do it. I actually thought it's a junior one bed, but it's actually not. And here's the location on the map. It's a bit off Metrotown area. It does get close access to Royal Oak Station, but to get grocery and to go shopping or go to restaurants, you do have to either take one SkyTrain, or you probably have to walk around like 10 minutes. But of course, I know the area, there are also some other restaurants along Kingsway. There are always restaurants along Kingsway, so yeah, there's other different options. And you're probably closer to the Hannam supermarket. Yeah, so you do have different options if you like to choose where you like to shop and go to eat. But I would say location is not as good, but it's quite cheaper than the first three. And you can let me know what you think about this one. Actually, I think this is a good deal. Okay, moving on, let's look at the lowest price per square feet. And actually, not to my surprise, the lowest price per square feet condo is also the lowest price condo, which is $527 per square feet, and the total price is only $379,000. And the size is quite big, 719 square feet, one bedroom, one bathroom. The monthly strata fees is $395, is the highest, and you might already know the reason, because this is an older building. It was built 1981, and the gross tax is $1,521. Okay, so let's have a look. Of course, this is located on Imperial Street. It's not far from the previous one, the fourth one. It's quite close to Royal Oak Station. So location wise, it's not perfect, but it is still pretty convenient. It's 719 square feet. And it's also a first floor unit. You can tell everything looks quite old. However, I believe with some touch up or more renovation, this could be a good starting point to build your home, build your equity, and build your wealth. Yeah, for older building, they don't have the AC, it's electric baseboard. Your monthly fee will be higher with the tax plus maintenance fee plus higher utility fees. It might be different kind of lifestyle you'll be living compared to buying a smaller but newer building with a slightly higher price. So, and also an older building comes with more potential special levies. Before you actually look into buy an older building, like this, don't only look at the price, also look at the potential future costs that may occur, and also home insurance will be more expensive. So if you are unsure about whether you should buy a newer condo or older one, feel free to reach out to me and let me know which one you want to compare, and I will go into details. And also, if you guys want to see this one in person, you can always reach out to me and I can book a private showings. If I do have a lot of requests, I can go there to make a video in person. Depends on which one you guys want to have a look. So let me know what you guys think. Does any of this condo make sense to be your first home, or those are not good enough, does not meet your expectation despite the great location in Metrotown? So yeah, that's it for today's video, and see you guys next time. Bye.